We got a video here where migrants arrived in front of Kamala Harris's house in Washington, D.C. So let's see what this is about.
Buses filled with migrants from our southern border have just arrived outside Vice President Kamala Harris's residence at the Naval Observatory in Washington, D.C. Griff Jenkins is live on the scene to tell us more. Griff, is that Massachusetts Avenue that I'm looking at right there?
Yeah. Good morning, Steve, Ainsley, and Brian. This bus just arrived moments ago. I talked to some of the folks. Apparently, this bus has come from Del Rio, Texas. That's what a gentleman on the bus told me. And these, pardon me, ¿de dónde eres?
De Venezuela.
Venezuela? ¿Habla inglés?
No.
Sí, no? No? La presidenta Harris dice que frontera cerrado. La frontera es cerrado or abierto?
Abierta.
Abierto. So what she's saying, Steve, I asked her if Vice President Harris says that the border is closed. She says it's open as we see these migrants coming across now. We're not sure how many there are. We do know that, according to Texas Governor Abbott's office, there have been about 7,900. Pardon me, do you speak English? ¿Habla inglés?
No, amigo.
¿De dónde eres?
Venezuela.
Venezuela? Everybody from todos Venezuela?
Sí, venimos prácticamente de Venezuela, un país muy duro. En realidad, queríamos ya salir de allá, tenemos días viajando. Migración también nos ha jodido mucho en México, pero lo que queremos es triunfar, queremos evolucionar, queremos tener de todo, queremos...
Okay, thank you. Yeah, buena suerte. So I'm not going to be able to translate all of that, and I wouldn't even try because it wouldn't look good on live TV. But as you can see, they're coming across here, all of these migrants. It appears to be at least 20 or so at this point. We have two buses. So what I was saying was, we know from Governor Abbott's office, there have been about 7,900 migrants on over 190 buses coming to D.C., more than 2,200 on more than 40 buses to New York, and of course about 5 buses to Chicago with a little over 300.
And this is the crisis that the Biden administration has created and has been denying. The professional denier, Karine Jean-Pierre, she's denying that the border's open. She's denying that people are walking across. You have it firsthand right there. They're coming right across. The border's open. It's open for business. So maybe these migrants actually reaching their doorsteps will make them understand that we have a serious national security problem. I remember when 9/11 happened. What the hell happened? Like, seriously, 9/11 was a few days ago, and we went from our country being locked and secured against people coming in and terrorists, you know. Granted, it wasn't 100% perfect, but now it's open borders. It just come in, come out. How do you know you don't have people coming from the Middle East coming in through the southern border that wish to do harm to the United States? Like, do they not understand? Is it going to take another 9/11 attack? God forbid, for them to understand? Is that what they're hoping for? And it's such a sad state of affairs. It really is.
Migrants. ¿De dónde eres?
Buenos días, ¿cómo está?
¿De dónde eres?
No entiendo, no inglés.
¿Habla inglés?
No.
Okay. Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien,
¿De dónde eres?
en Venezuela.
¿Venezuela?
Aw.
Me llamo Griff. ¿Cómo se llama?
Gaby.
All right. Buena suerte. As you can see, children coming across here. ¿Habla inglés? ¿Habla inglés? No. The majority of migrants that have been coming, and I can give you some of the most recent numbers, but in the last month, about 70% are single adults. But as you can see, these are not all single adults. A lot of families getting off of this bus right now as we try and figure
Griff?
out exactly
Hey,
how many.
Griff?
We can just pan over here for a second, Martin. You can see it's a large gathering now. We don't know where they're going to go.
Right.
They don't know where they're going to go because
Two buses.
there's no one from the D.C. Office of Immigration meeting them. There are a few other reporters out here. That's all that
Hey,
are
Griff?
here trying to figure out exactly.
And this is the problem the administration has created. Maybe now they will finally do something.
Where they're going to go next.
Griff,
Habla inglés, ma'am?
No.
I don't know if Griff. Hey, Griff, can you hear me? I think we have. Griff has momentarily lost contact with the mothership here.
Get you back now. Sorry
Okay.
about that, guys.
Griff, can you hear me?
I got you, Steve.
Okay, Griff, because you're not able to pick up a lot of details from those particular migrants, aside from a lot of them are from Venezuela, can you go into the front of that first of two buses and just ask the driver where they're from, and who asked them to pull up in front of Kamala Harris's house?
Yeah, let's go over here for a second, Martin. We'll see. And so we're just confirming with you, you're coming from Del Rio, Texas? All right.
I don't think they
So
want to talk.
they're not able to talk to us, although we do have confirmation from the governor's office that the governor sent these buses here specifically to Vice President Harris's house, to the Naval Observatory here. But again, where these migrants are going to go right now is anybody's guess as we watch this unfold.
You know, Griff, you asked one of those migrants about, there's irony involved in what they have done by shipping these two buses to the Naval Observatory, which it looks like you're right on Massachusetts Avenue. The vice president's house is just up the hill beyond a fence, the direction you're looking right there. She's in charge. She's the so-called border czar. So she's saying it's secure. And if two buses full of people who just walked across into this country on their own, if she thinks that's secure, all she's got to do is look out the window to see, this is the consequence.
Exactly. They wouldn't go to Texas and see what was happening. Look out your window. That's all you got to do. Look out your window. Ignore it now. Ignore it now.